I'm ready to complain. This year is the 10-year anniversary of Just Dance, and something I haven't really done before is talking about the types of things I want to see in the game. I have a lot of thoughts and opinions, like most people. Something really cool about Just Dance is that every year it gets better and better, so it's kind of hard to come up with things that you'd want to see in the game, but I have some gripes. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that I love the Just Dance team more than anything. I don't complain because I hate them or I want to tear them down, just because I want to see some improvements. If you're watching from the Just Dance team, I love you so much. I love you. Secondly, don't forget that I stream Just Dance on my Twitch channel every weekend, so if you want to come hang out with us, please do. You can follow me on Twitch, and the link is in the description. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna separate this into new things that I want to see in Just Dance and improvements. So we'll start with the new stuff. A tutorial mode, please. Finally, God, please, a tutorial mode. This is the one thing that I think Dance Central does better than Just Dance. The cool thing with Dance Central is you can literally say, I think it's like DJ stop that. Stop that. It's like DJ pause or DJ like rewind or something cool. I don't know. I'm not a cool person. I don't know what you say. But you tell the game to stop and it stops and it lets you redo that move slowly as much as you need to until you're ready to jump back into the song, and then it just puts you right back to where you started. This is something that I can't believe that after 10 years Just Dance doesn't have. It doesn't need to be something super in-depth like what Dance Central has. Honestly, even if it was just like a button that you press that you turn on like sweat mode, and then you can like choose if you want to practice the chorus or the verse or the bridge, just something that lets you try it slowly. Because for me, with the classic songs, I'm okay with just doing them a couple times, but with the extreme songs, they can get really fast, and it just sends me to YouTube. It just sends me to watch the full gameplays on YouTube so that I can slow it down and see what they're doing. It would be really cool to have that all in game. I would love to be able to pick the resolution of my unlimited songs. This is actually something I saw Arthur post in the Ubisoft forums for Just Dance, and I had never really thought about it until he had mentioned it. When you start an unlimited song, no matter how good your internet is, it starts in like the lowest quality and then slowly builds up. I think it'd be pretty cool if there was some way in the settings to be able to force it to start at 1080. I have gigabit fiber internet, so I'm not really concerned about buffering or anything like that, unless it's on Ubisoft's end. So being able to force it into the best resolution would be pretty cool. A Twitch extension, please. It would be so awesome. So I don't know much about live streaming on other platforms like Mixer or YouTube, but Twitch has these things called extensions where you can turn them on and it shows up on the overlay of your screen. So say someone has like a song request extension, you can load up their Twitch page and then pick what song you want to request or type in like a YouTube video URL or whatever. I think it would be super cool if Twitch had their own extension where you could like have like a poll come up and it would be like, what kind of challenge do you want to implement on Avery? And maybe A is like turn off pictograms, or B is like invert the dance so that it's backwards, or I don't know, something else. Maybe even implement something where they can vote for World Dance Floor songs if you're playing on the World Dance Floor. That'd be pretty awesome. I think there's so many special things they could do with this to make it more interactive for people who are viewing. Like, yeah, they can request songs in the chat or whatever, but I have to like see them and pick them out specifically. Or if someone challenges me to do something blindfolded or with pictograms off, I have to go in and do it myself. I think it also encouraged more people to try Just Dance so that they can incorporate their viewers with it. I think it'd be pretty cool to see more unlimited songs per month. And I don't mean a ton because I know it's not feasible, even though I'd love to see like 10 new songs a month. I know that that's not really possible. I remember one month they put up not only a new song, which I think was Don't Worry, but they also put up an alternate version to Chihuahua. And I thought that was really cool. Even though the song is already up and available, it's really cool to be able to play it in a different way. There are a ton of songs from like older Just Dances that I would love to see new dances for. Maybe even uploading like an extreme song to an older song that is already in Unlimited. I honestly don't mind them re-uploading the same songs because if they already have the rights, then why not work with it? Sorry, I hit the microphone. I'm so sorry. Now for improvements. Please, oh my God, please, can we get better voice recognition for the Kinect? So there is this feature or bug. I'm not really convinced either way. With the Kinect on the Xbox, you're supposed to be able to say Just Dance and the song starts. And it works maybe 30% of the time. I actually usually have to deepen my voice just to get it to hear me. So I'll have to just stare at the Kinect and be like, Just Dance. That's the only way it works. Sometimes I have to ask it like a question, like, Just Dance? Please? And it's too bad because they also took away the ability to use your hand to get through the menus. So now pretty much your only option is to press A on your controller and then throw it out of the way really quickly before the song starts. At the very least, if they can't fix either of those, some sort of timer, if you're hitting A on the controller, or X if you're on PlayStation, at least give me like 3 seconds to put the controller down so I'm not like throwing it. I don't know if this is a PlayStation thing or if it's a Just Dance thing, but the PlayStation camera detection is horrendous. It never picks me up, but it'll pick up like the door or my air conditioner behind me. If I do get picked up, I'm basically a giant blob. I look like some sort of Just Dance Bigfoot, like a blurry photo of Bigfoot inside Just Dance. I honestly think it's the camera. I don't really think it's Just Dance. And to be fair, I think over the years it has actually gotten better. It used to just never detect me at all. Like if you have a couch behind you and a bookcase and a window or whatever, like if you're in a normal living room, good luck. It's really not good at picking people up. It also just will randomly detect like my floor and score my floor, which is really strange. This is something that usually ends up being temporary, but it's kind of a pattern that I see every year. Every single year after Christmas, the World Dance Floor servers crap the bed. Of course, it's because there's an influx of players because there's people that got the game for Christmas and are now playing on the World Dance Floor, which is great. I love more people playing Just Dance, but the servers can't keep up and will kick you off pretty regularly. I think 2018 was worse than it is now. 2018, I remember streaming my community dance days that I do every Sunday where me and my viewers go on the World Dance Floor and it would disconnect every 5 minutes. It was awful. Now it's only every 45 minutes, so improvement. It's pretty wild to me that it still happens, and this doesn't seem to be just a Just Dance thing. This seems to be like a Ubisoft thing overall. They kind of lowball how many people they think are gonna be on their servers, and then when it exceeds that, they're like, oh no. I just want to be able to play on the World Dance Floor without it disconnecting constantly. Please bring back the search keyboard. I hate scrolling through letters to try to find things. It's so awful. God forbid you press the wrong letter and then you have to go all the way back and scroll all the way down again. It's not very intuitive. And I know that it's supposed to be trying new things because it's different from previous Just Dances, but it's really hard to search for things like that. If we're on the topic of better voice recognition, a way to be able to like tell the Kinect or the PlayStation camera to pick a certain song would be pretty cool. I don't know if that's possible, but it'd be pretty tight. And last but not least, I really wasn't sure if I wanted to talk about this or not, but I've decided I want to because I think it's important. Please fix the leaks. This year for 2019 is the worst year for Just Dance leaks I've ever seen. I don't know how easy it is to find a way into the coding of Just Dance Unlimited and like find all of these full choreographies that haven't been announced yet. But if a kid can hack into it, it can't be that difficult. I'm trying not to sound condescending, but it's so bad. I hate leaks. The reason I hate leaks is because it takes the magic away from it. It's like finding your Christmas presents before Christmas, and then on Christmas Day, you're like, oh, yeah, I already knew that was gonna happen. It's like having something spoiled. It is actually like a spoiler. I think some people are of the mindset that like leaks promote that thing more. Like it's actually good to have something leaked because then people know about it and find out about it and there's more hype around it. For me, it's the complete opposite. There's a huge lack of hype for me when I see a leak because it's way more special when like the Just Dance social media accounts like tease, you know, like, ooh, what is this song or what is this song? And there's like a silhouette and it's like a riddle. That's awesome. That gains hype for me. When someone finds a way into the Just Dance Unlimited code and just like posts every full gameplay up on YouTube and it's everywhere and everyone's talking about it and you can't miss it, it's totally ruined. I remember when Mi Gente and Sax both got leaked. That was like 2 full months of unlimited songs that were just spoiled. And there was no excitement. There was no, oh my God, what song could it be? There was nothing. And it's so disappointing. Please, for the love of God, I'm sure you guys have tried a ton of stuff to up the security or whatever, but please find a way to stop the leaks. They're so awful. I really didn't want to talk about it because talking about leaks only drives more people to like look for the leaks, which by the way, don't do that. Don't view and support the leaks. But I think it's an important thing that we should talk about. So that's everything I want to see in Just Dance. If you guys have anything you want to see in Just Dance, be sure to let me know in the comments. I love talking about this kind of stuff. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Mwah! I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.